Finally, finally, guys. Listen, the moment we've all been waiting for. Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua has been finally announced. Finally, they signed a contract, agreed terms, etc., etc., etc. Contrary to what Tyson Fury said, but listen, this is going in raw, unedited, breaking news. Let's get this thing cracking, okay? But you haven't done it already, please click the subscribe button. Follow me on social media, Off the Canvas Boxing, on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. You know the whole way there, fam. Yeah, but we literally. If you haven't done it already, just drop a like on this video, guys. I don't usually ask this, but this one is the special one, okay? Breaking news: Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury has been finally announced, okay? Subject to venue, I think it's the location of venue to be, agreed, or a site to be agreed, etc. But nevertheless, this is great news. It's been finalized, signed, sealed, and delivered, okay? Like the post. So, guys, I might have something to do with this, Listen, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but you literally yesterday I just did a video saying, Tyson, you've got to sign the deal. Tyson, you've got to, there's no give me. Hang on, let me just check if this is recorded. Yeah, it's recording. I said, Tyson Fury, if you're getting gold feet, I'll get some 6 cans of Coke or 2 times 6 cans of Coke, because it comes in a pack of 6, and I'll go all the way to Morecambe and I'll give it to you if you're having cold feet, okay? Next day, straight away, he signs the deal, okay? If he watches that, Tyson, if you're watching this, just DM me on Instagram at Off the Canvas Boxing, just so that I can confirm that you've done it. Then I can give you 12 packs of 12 cans of Diet Coke, because literally, guys, after 24 hours of me making that video, straight away Tyson Fury signed. Now, this may have been signed over the weekend, and they're waiting for an announcement on a Monday, but nevertheless, this is an amazing news, okay? Literally, after 3 years, I remember a couple of years ago, was it 2017? Eddie Hearn was trying to get the Anthony Joshua versus the Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder was literally ducking him, running away, not even trying to sign the agreement. I remember Tyson Fury wanted he wanted 50-50, and these times there he was off of like a 3-year layoff, ballooned up, like he had no belt to his name, and AJ's goal was to become undisputed. This guy had no belt to his name, and the revenue that he would have bought from a show in particular was very low, because his value has decreased after his level of inactivity. So literally, after bumping heads and people becoming a lot more realistic, AJ adjusted his not, I wouldn't say thermometer, but his reassigned his position on the negotiation table and said, look, guys, although I'm worth 60-40 to get this fight over the line, I'm gonna have to give you 50-50, and this is an amazing way you're gonna get achievement, okay? Wow, congratulations. I'm gonna give people their flowers, okay? First and foremost, Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren, I have to give you your flowers. Actually, no, first and foremost, I have to give the fighters the flowers, okay? For actually agreeing to fight each other, okay? Now, it's very, especially in Tyson Fury's defense, he can easily just go off into the sunset. He doesn't really need to fight Anthony Joshua as much as Anthony Joshua needs to fight Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury already beat Vladimir Klitschko, and he's beat Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder, and those two were, very big in the heavyweight division. Then you've got the Anthony Joshua. Of course, Anthony Joshua's resume overall is better. People arguing that Tyson Fury was the number one. Okay, so he can go on to this into the sunset and retire from this, even though there will be cast of doubt, around his name. But the fact that they both agreed and sat down and they ironed out the differences, and they both let their teams do the talking, behind closed doors and not in front of the public, whereby that was part of the reason why the Deontay Wilder Anthony Joshua fight fell through in the end, was because a lot of the negotiation, a lot of the kind of malarkey was kind of done in public. Okay, I won't get into that, but this is about Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Another person I have to give, two people I have to give their flowers to, is the promoters, Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren. These two are like, how would I describe them? It's like, how do I say it? If you're from London, it's like the oldest of the Peckham gang versus the oldest of the Brixton lot, trying to come up with a good deal between themselves. If you're from America, it's like sort of the elders of the Crips and the Bloods come together and forming an agreement of some sort. It's like that kind of level. You know, they don't want to even look at each other, let alone sit down and negotiate the biggest fight. I would say the biggest fight in boxing as it stands, especially in British boxing, one of the best British boxing fights of all time. So the fact that they've done that through the mutual consent of Daniel Kinahan, I know there's been controversy between Daniel Kinahan, but you have to give him his flowers. If he can do this, I don't care. Like he's very good for boxing. Put it this way, okay. The fact that he could do this still, I have to give him his flowers. Like to Daniel Kinahan as well, and then I have to do it for the broadcasters as well, because you know, like Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren are quote unquote ops. The broadcasters are exactly the same thing. Sky don't get along with BT. BT don't get along with Sky. Then you got ESPN and the Zone off in the United States of America. ESPN do things as the pay-per-view market, so anything that's Tyson Fury fights in America is always pay-per-view. The full price is about, I don't know, £90 or something, throwing that kind of number. You know, I'm not that far off. And the Zone is like a monthly subscription, like a Netflix subscription. So it's very, very different price models. But the fact that they've come together, I have to give them their flowers also as well. Where this fight will take place, I'm assuming that it's probably going to take place in Saudi Arabia, Middle Eastern area, or where else could it be? Qatar, you know them way there. So the rich countries, okay. Anywhere where there's rich countries, Singapore, you know them way there. The rich countries, America, there's going to be higher bidders than America, so I doubt it's going to be there. I could categorically tell you, according to Tyson Fury, quoting Tyson Fury, like quoting Wikipedia in your exams, it don't count. Yeah, it could be easily manipulated. So I don't think Tyson Fury is allowed to fight in the UK based on his contractual agreements with ESPN in the United States of America. However, I don't care if the fight's in Timbuktu, Somaliland, bloody Afghanistan. I don't care if it's in the United States, Bermuda Triangle, bloody the Arctic. I don't care for. So long as this fight's happening, that's all I care about. Okay, that's all I think about. Shout out the producer. Great news. Who else have I missed out in terms of Green and the Flowers? 258 Management, MTK Global as well. Big management companies as well, and they've done amazing things, especially with 258 Management, with Okoli, Joshua Buatsi, recently signed on Campbell Hatton. So literally both at MTK with Billy Joe Saunders, with Tyson Fury, with Natasha Jonas, etc. They've done an amazing job between them two. So I'm really like chuffed and proud that these little can come together and you literally like when a fight, whenever all parties want a fight, they can easily sit down amongst themselves and agree anything. Okay, I'm really proud of Daniel Kinahan, the MTK Global, 258 Management, the whole shabam. You guys have done an amazing job. Who else do I need to thank? That's it. The British public for applying pressure to these guys to make the fight happen. You know, it's been a long time coming, and like Sam said, so the fact that they can deliver, because we've seen it over the years. Pacquiao versus Mayweather has been they happened 5 years too late. You know the way there. Like some fights happen years later than when it's supposed to happen, and you don't. It's not the best versus the best. It's literally the best. Like one of them at their peak, and the other one's like half-assed basically. So great. The fact that we've got an announcement, like, guys, this is big, man. This is big, biggest fight of the year, bar none. Okay, you got Canelo Alvarez versus Billy Joe Saunders. This one surpasses it. Okay, my prediction. I'm gonna do a little fight analysis closer to the date, but I believe Anthony Joshua's gonna whoop Tyson Fury. Listen, bro, you cannot bet against your boy. You can't bet against Anthony Joshua. Yeah, his ability, his ring resume, his CV, his ability. Like recently, he's switched up his game with regards to his technical ability, his sticking behind a jab, his foot movement, his head movement, his technical skill has advanced to a higher level. I can't see. Well, I can see how a lot of people want Tyson Fury to win. I believe that he would win. For me, I have full trust in Anthony AJ. Anthony, I'm still your missus. Anthony, don't chat to me. Anthony, fresh trim Joshua, okay? Don't chat to Anthony Joshua, yeah? If you're not on his level, big man thing. I can't wait for this fight, okay? Hopefully we get an announcement soon regarding the venue. And could I get a ticket to this fight? I'm gonna pray. See, I got praying mat there. I'm gonna pray, yeah? We'll see. I doubt it, but we'll see, okay? But thank you very much. Listen, I'm fumbling my words. This is going up raw, guys. Yeah, I don't care. Quick announcement. Breaking news: Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. Signed, still delivered like a post. If you haven't done already, please click the subscribe button. Follow me on social media, Off the Cameras Boxing, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Peace.